Officials of the National Council and for Older Persons Helpage St. Lucia are appealing to residents with elderly loved ones to consider the Daycare Services Centre before resorting to a home. The council joined the international community on Sunday, June 15, 2024 to commemorate World Elder Abuse Awareness Day. President of the council, Ferlin Nelson, says neglect of senior citizens at their place of residence is prevalent on island.
Bringing awareness to all of the ills that our elderly are going through in our nation and obviously across the world. And elder abuse happens in a lot of various ways, but the chief one is the neglect and abuse of our elderly in their very homes. Sometimes you find that children, as their parents age, they don't have time because of their own careers to make time and take care of the elder parents, and sometimes they have to take them up from their home too prematurely and put them in another home, and that is very unsatisfactory. And we're hoping that as the year goes by, as time goes by, as we educate people, as we show them the things that can be done rather than always taking that option. For example, there are two daycares for the elderly on island, one in Montbouge and one at Leclerc. And so these are options that are available to persons who have older parents and don't know what to do when they need to go to work, and they may be the only breadwinner to help that older parent.
Health Minister Moses Jabatis called for a change in attitudes and mindsets toward the elderly.
Older people are not people you reject and put on a side. Who's our view, who's our go involve us. We have to face the reality that older people have to be part of our work. So I want to really encourage you, church, to focus on that. I know churches focus on that more than a lot of organizations. You focus on your older people, make sure they are okay and so on. That's very good. But I want to encourage everyone today, this week, tomorrow, day after, to find an older person in your community, see what you can do for them. Whether you can pray for them, pray with them, or whether you can do something for them. There are too many older people in St. Lucia who are alone. They're just closed in a room. Somebody maybe just comes to feed them and then they lock them back again. You might not believe it, there are a lot of situations like that in St. Lucia.
Jabatis pledged to continue to work on the Elderly Affairs Department at the Health Ministry.
We will continue to work very hard to develop this new unit called the Unit Responsible for Elderly Affairs in our ministry. It's very new and you'll be hearing a lot about it. You'll be seeing Mr. Huggins and his officers. You'll be seeing a lot more, hearing a lot more about the work, and let us hope that there's a change in our country with the attitude of people towards older people, because they are the ones, the older ones there, you are the ones who toiled hard to have a web, whether it's in farming, whether it's in whatever you did when you were young, to cause us to be able to grow and to develop the country.
The National Council for and Older Persons is asking individuals to make a special effort to include the elderly in daily events and activities.
So we want to raise the awareness, not just on June 15th, but throughout our lives. Look out for the elderly in your community, as a church group, a youth group, as a Club 60, whatever clubs that you're part of. Look out for the elderly.
The 2024 World Elder Abuse Awareness Day's theme, Spotlight on Older Persons in Emergencies, calls on governments, organizations and communities to prioritize the safety and well-being of older persons in their emergency preparedness and response strategies to ensure that they are not overlooked during crisis. Gina Filippi, HTS News Force.